tower is
maybe I just
under
don't know it
attack.
by that.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Translated to my own language. What's it about? About
Dire's
dogs?
middle tower is
Superhero
under
dog.
attack.
He was always,
okay, I didn't see
nobody
that.
ever thought he was a good.
For them is they have no solar.
Radiant's courier was
and
caught
they
in the
don't take rock
crossfire.
nearly as fast as TNC. So I think TNC can definitely defend this.
Spotted and hit by Tibbs, misses the stun. And Mouse comes through, toss, and well, that's tossing Ace to his death. Not really fair to Ace, because he doesn't get an opportunity to maneuver and try to survive. That Dark Rift's ambitious.
Okay, this should be Gabby just moving into the pit. Has to be a bit careful because he does not have a BKB, so instead he's be worried. Some of these clips right now.
Steal something.
If you have a toss, you steal something, it's kind of good for you. If you don't steal anything, game is over pretty much. You just lost your mid.
Is the game more over in that scenario or here now that they've got Shard, Aegis Chief?
I think you can still defend the high ground with Underlord.
Dire's middle tower
Hero
is
definitely
under attack.
died too many times. Marvel is not having a good game, but that's what he's not on his high ground. When you're on your high ground, Pit of Malice, hardest build.
He's been spotted. One more week available, and he's already away from Gabby anyway with that Yules.
Gabby has a gem, so you actually
Radiant's
have to
bottom tower is under attack.
Ace.
Internet.
I'm not sure why he did this.
Step on the high ground, decent moves there.
Tower is
He gets
under
out.
attack.
AM is hitting bottom, that's
Radiant's
what's up.
bottom
They're
tower
preventing them
has
from
fallen.
defending. The tower actually fell. That's actually a pretty good play. Once they fight now,
They're going to try and fight, or well, I think TNC's taking the fight to them. Yules starts once again from Marvel, and this is with Sanctity just jumping in under the Witch Doctor bottom. He's the only one here to defend while he's trying to he's actually Witch Doctor can't do anything about it by himself. So well, melee racks are gone. Look on, they're playing distraction.
but I have not seen this in actually such a long time. That I got caught off guard because usually you see teams actually defending versus any sort of split pushes. Since TI3, I don't even know. People have learned how to deal with AM split pushing, and just when you have Aegis and Cheese, you send one hero that can outpush the wave, you then connect around the triangle, you go on the high ground, but yeah, AM just got a free side. The only hero they lost was the Mirana, right?
Yeah.
Perfect for Lil Khan. Just perfect.
They're doing something. They're not, lying over and letting themselves get walked on.
The craziest thing is you have Nyx Assassin. He's one of the best heroes to prevent this from happening. Because he stays back, there's a Battle Fury on AM, you Carapace catch him, and then another hero TPs and you kill him off. An Antimate should not be allowed
bottom
to
tower
do this
is
in
under
game versus Nyx.
Somehow getting a melee racks, and now
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
did for a while. Moonlight Shadow. And Iron Shell on. They've got the dust. Force step.
Ace is playing with that force.
Radiant's middle tower is under
They're not
attack.
ready for the force step. Marvel going down to Armel. He gets his TP stopped by Vacuum.
Sir.
Radiant's top
Not sure if
tower
you
has
realize.
fallen.
That TP,
That's the wrong neighborhood.
TP there was never gonna happen. Dagger for Bono.
It's the blink Yules. That's usually what you want. When you get Yules is great, blink Yules is even better because you blink in as a target, leap out and set up the arrow for yourself. And you get a lot of mobility. It's actually a really good item. I still wouldn't mind seeing a Solar Crest on them, but
Yeah, so they could take Roche. Potentially. I mean, if this goes third Roche, you have an opportunity. You know, you don't have to dance around the pit and, you know, you're not forced to fight and get 3-4 kills to give you the time to go for Roche. You can get one pick off and then
I
snap
still
and Roche.
don't blame him. I think Yules is the perfect item this game. That's exactly what you need. Versus Ursa, it's amazing. Versus Darkseid, it's amazing.
Anti-Mage now doing it top.
Okay, all I
And there's
want
Courier at the secret shop.
Ooh. All I want to see is Nyx Assassin preventing this. Does Ursa have a basher or is building towards it? He has a basher. So Nyx Assassin defends it, and then you'll TP in with the Ursa follow up with a couple of bashes. You can take down the A. The problem is the butterfly.
Bold and
If you miss a
sweet.
couple of times, you probably will not get the kill.
For this split pushing, Sanctity's gone into the shard.
Dire's middle
Has
tower
that
is
bigger
under
range
attack.
and that lower cooldown, making it a little bit easier to move around and keep himself safe.
It's a good shard. It's a good shard in this circumstance, definitely. Aegis has been reclaimed, and this game is way closer than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
Lilgan did have the tools to take it this long, and they definitely did utilize those things properly. I expected more from TNC.
Shadow.
Sometimes, I find that teams play to their opponent skill, and I'm not saying that Lilgan is, you know, this low skill team or anything like that, but when I think that you're, you know, I'm at the top of the table there at the table, you play down. It happens in all sports.
For sure, 100%. You take it a little bit more relaxed. You perhaps don't prepare as much when it comes to what draft you're going to have.
Yeah.
Take it, especially if you're winning all the time, and the win doesn't mean as much. It's really worth it. But
Waiting.
it's a really good position from Lilgan.
All right there, waiting for their prey.
But Smoke and the Courier should, yeah, it's revealed that this thing is now.
Yeah, Courier giving away. Now they're going to do the Dark Rift out. See, mid to the Dark Rift. They already got stun at 8, so all these heroes are now gone.
They have to. You have to get out, because the only way you fight is you reach the back lines before Ursa jumps you. But the moment that Courier flew over,
You gave it away.
you position away, Ursa just goes Sam, jumps in. You lose the Grimstroke in a matter of a split second. You can't fight after.
It's where you have to, well, at the top, and yeah, technically it's been caught with blink away.
And the blink from Tims isn't really on point. The arrow. This is the combination that I expected